Hello, I'm back. Sorry, the other video got cut short because we lost electric. So it's finally back on. It's finally cool enough for me to be out here to work. Now I have to remember where we were. Oh, we were making slots, right? Where is that? Slots. Okay. I have to get my act back together. I have it all cut somewhere. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me, that's my flowers. Oh, and we're gonna go back to this because I figured out the closure. Okay? But we will get back to that. But right now, here it is. Okay, the slots. So, what I did was I put the tape along the bottom edge to give it a little stiffer, and then I put in eyelets. One got a little mushed. I didn't know my own strength, I guess. So now we're going to glue this onto here. So I'm going to use my art glitter glue because that works best with vellum as far as I know. And come on, art. And I'm going to put it all along the edge, but not on the edge, because this will spread. Okay. And there we go. Now I'm going to put it, really don't want to, but I'm going to put it here just to hold it, to help hold it. Now I get it lined up on my page where I want it. Now remember, it's art glitter glue. It sticks as soon as you push it down. So I want it all even, up, up, over, over. And you cannot see this art glitter glue underneath this vellum. And that spread out very nicely. So now this is completed. It just needs a little more decoration. It needs little tags and stuff put in here, but this part is done. So now let's move on to this. This is something I came up with, and what I did was I just took cardstock, and this is old cardstock that was gifted to me. It's not anything I'd use for anything, but it's good enough for the book. So what I did was I took, let me give you measurements. I pieced them together, and these were pieces of 12 by 12 cardstock. See? And right here is where I hinged them together. So I took a 12 by 12 piece. Let me get a 12-inch ruler going here. And the one piece with, I took the entire 12-inch piece is what I did. Okay? I cut it to be the size of the tag. And this, so it's 12 long by 6 inches high. So cut one 12 by 12 piece exactly in half, and then you score it to get these folds. Okay, and these are 1/2 inch scores. So the very first one is a 1/2 inch. Then you're going to measure over 5 1/8 and score. Go a 1/2 inch, score, measure over 5. This one is 5 1/2 because it's bigger than this one, and score. And then you're going to cut another piece the size of the tag. So my tag size is 6 3/4 by 5 1/2. So I hope that all made sense. If you need me to write the measurements down, let me know. And what this does, and then, you know, take your bone folder, fold it. Oh, I see what I did. I didn't mean to fold it there. So just fold it. Oh dear, I'm sorry. Fold it at 5 1/2. 5 1/2, 5 1/2, 5 1/2. They're all 5 1/2. That was a goof. So don't you goof. Take your first, bend it backwards. Take this one, fold it over. Then you take the last one and hinge it right on here. Then what you're going to do, this is already cut out the shape of the pattern before you hinged it on. And when you hinge it together, make sure the bottoms line up. So then when you close it all up, these are shorter, and I wanted them that way because I wanted the effect of opening it up and this being like a tag. I want to put something up here to make it a tag. And when you open it, you open this way, it's going to attach to the page. Okay, we're going to glue it down to the page, and it's going to be a flip out. Now I thought of putting flip downs and flip ups and flippy flips and everything everywhere, but I figured we'd keep it simple for now. If you want to add them on, I'd love to see it, because I was ready to get crazy and do it, but we can't get crazy here. Got to keep it simple. So I want this tag to go in the middle of this right here, but I want to decorate, and I like to decorate before I actually glue things in. So get this all cut out, get it all ready, and then decorate. And you can do whatever you want. I mean, if you want this a writing page, you want this, you want to put a pocket in here, you want to, whatever you want to do to it, you know, it's your journal, you're making it. So make this your own, but this is the design I made for that page. Okay? Oh, and in the side, okay, wait a minute. What did I decide? Right. Once I get this made, what I was thinking was on the side here is making a pocket to put things in. Maybe a clear one, I don't know. But I thought of either a pocket down here or a pocket this way. So that is something you can work on. If you have suggestions for me, please pass them along. I will be more than happy to try them out and see what they look like and share. So now this, let's see. We only have 2 pages that I've moved on to. This one, I want to do a page of specimen slides that flip with pockets. Now, I started making some specimen slides out of feathers, and I was experimenting with different glues. This side, I used a clear Elmer's glue. Let me see. Oops, don't go. I used, well, this one is Craft Smart, same thing. It dries clear, it's washable. It's a thicker glue, so I put some water in it. And this is the white part of a napkin. Did I use it all up? I did. The white part of a napkin, you know, when you pull it apart. And then what I want to do is cut these out. There's 4 of them here. I know that one's a little hard to see because this side I used white glue. And just Elmer's glue, white glue. So I was just experimenting to see what the glues look like. The paper got a little wrinkly, which is fine by me. But I love how this black feather turned out. So we'll see if I use these. Then I made a bigger one with bigger feathers. Now these feathers I bought in Michael's a while back, and I thought of them. I think I paid $2 for this huge bag. So if anyone needs feathers, let me know. I have plenty to share. I was making feather pens, homemade feather pens, and it was a big hit. I attached them to gifts and stuff, and it was a big hit. So this page is going to be specimen slides with specimens. Whether I use these or not, I don't know yet. I have to cut them, frame them, make the actual slide, but that will be next Saturday. So you have a warning. You know what we're going to be doing. So you can maybe during the week make some specimen slides, use I don't know, flowers, butterflies, bugs, whatever you want. Just you know, put it in plastic. Do the saran trick. Do the what is it? Freezer paper. You can take a napkin and put it on freezer paper, so you can find napkins and cut out things on napkins and do that. So that's what we're going to be doing next Saturday. Now on this one, what I want to do is a big pocket to hold a journal. And you'll see I put this back here on the last page. I'm going to come up with something here. I'm not quite sure what. But if you notice, we're leaving every other page blank. 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 Well, no, this is going to have the belly band. And then we just have the back cover to do. The reason I'm leaving every other page blank is because we're putting something of bulk on each of these pages, so these pages have to stay kind of flat. They don't have to. You can make this like an alligator. I think they call it alligator, gator mouth, where it gets fat, you know. You can do that, but I like things to lay flat for now until I get better at this. But I'm thinking, you know, maybe some lace trim or decorating up the pages, but not making them big. Like this one, once this all gets decorated, it's gonna puff out. So yeah. So here we want to do a big pocket, and we should do that with, what can we do it with? I'm looking around my desk. Here's the other half of that vellum. Wonder if this would make a really pretty pocket. Let's fold this up, because if you printed 2 on one sheet of vellum, why waste it, right? So if I fold that up there, and I fold this down here, and I fold this over here, And this is how I do things, people. And I look at it. Look at that. That makes a perfect pocket. Put a little decoration here. Put some kind of closure on it. I like this. What if this looked like an envelope? Huh. That's an even more interesting idea. So, your homework from now till next week is to create your cover, which I'm going to show you the closure in a minute, to create this, oh, and how we're going to close this. Okay, wait a minute. Don't attach this to your book right away. A string goes under it, okay? And then when the whole thing folds up, it probably will stay folded, but just in case, ribbon, string, something underneath the whole thing. And then when you fold it up, it'll tie, either top to bottom, side to side. That's what I was thinking for a closure for this page. So that's your assignment. And then make your slides. These are going to be small. This one's going to be big. How we're putting them on, don't know yet. We'll do that next week. And then come up with what you want for a pocket. And this will be very quick, very easy. You can go ahead and do it if you want. If you come up with a closure, I'd love for you to share it before next Saturday. Maybe we can incorporate it right into our thing. This, I'm coming up with something to hold this down. So now back to our cover. What I want to do is put this down here. And I took this piece and I scored it to go over the top. So this is here, this is here. Okay? Then this is going to come down. Now, the only thing I haven't decided, I'm not real sure I like the whole thing down, but I'm going to take the clock and I'm going to put the clock on here. And I'm going to take one of my fussy cut flowers, and I'm thinking of putting that on here somewhere. I don't know. Gluing this down, and then this will flip up, and then putting a eyelet right here in the top. Put maybe some brads, something in the sides. And I'm not positive if I want to shape this, cut it down, what I want to do with it yet, but it will cover and close. We need it to close the top. So from about here down, we really don't need this all, but we do need to put our magnet in here to match that. Okay, and how you do that is take a magnet. Let me get one. Okay, here's a magnet. And say my page is already glued on. I'm gonna see how that magnet just went right there. So what I would do is take double-sided tape, put it under it. Okay? Put it under the magnet like this. I'm not going to do it, but I'll do it. Okay. So, take the sticky side up. Put it where the magnet's going to fall, and let the magnet fall. Let it go where it's supposed to go. Get this positioned, glued on. Make sure this is glued on, this is glued on. Then, you're just going to bring this down and let that magnet sit where it's sit where it's supposed to. Okay? Push it down where the tape is. You can feel the magnet. Push it down. Lift it up very carefully. And that's where my magnet's going to go. So when I paper over this, it's going to hide the magnet, and the magnet will stick to this magnet. Okay? So there you have it. You ended up with 2 videos again, unless I figure out how to splice them together. So good luck. Have fun. Enjoy. I know I'm having fun. My anxiety is getting less and less each time I get on the video. And let's get her done. And then next week we're going to finish up what we haven't done, and we're going to have a complete journal. Almost complete. Okay? Let me know what you think of this so far. If you think it's too much, if you think, because I'm trying to plan for October, and I really would like to do something that you people would like to do. Now I'll give you a sneak peek at something oh no, I won't. Let's just worry about this. Okay? So this is Robin saying au revoir. And I will see you next Saturday. And hopefully, please, I want somebody to post something. Please. And give me a like. Subscribe to my YouTube. Thank you for the ones who have. And thank you to the ones who will. And just remember, it's free. Doesn't cost you a dime, but it helps me out. So I thank you again, and we will see you again next week. Bye-bye.